I'm reading from home ownership sheet, section 32. I'm not gonna read it all, I'm just gonna summarize those things. Okay, it says, purpose to inform HUD of accessing and implementing any pair of rehabilitation to meet federal and state local requirements. Okay, when they submitted this, they were saying that they was gonna do these situations to these houses, inform existing residents of program startup and implementation. Okay, intake office screen people and see if they're interested and available to purchase a house. Okay, RHA staff access income threshold with existing residents to determine whether the residents meet or requirement for home ownership. If the residents met the minimum threshold, he or she can proceed the process of the unit. If the resident doesn't meet the 19th threshold, they'll be relocated and assistance will be provided. Number 2, RRHA plans to offer units for sale to housing choice vouchers recipients as a strategy to create home ownership opportunities. It is an option for qualifying for RRHA families to use their voucher to become a first home buyer, become self-sufficient and independent. Okay, they were saying that they had created these housing condition workshops was instrumental in establishing recommended repair and primary costs estimated on a unit on various basis. They said installation of energy efficient central air and heating, which they never did. Upgraded electric plumbing and heating system, we never got. Replacement of windows and roofing and flooring, interior and exterior door placement, renovation of kitchen and bathrooms, we did get a new toilet too. Moderate landscaping, this is what they was gonna do to the houses before they was gonna sell them. Okay, they didn't sell them, but we still in there, so they still haven't done anything for them while we in there. Okay, they gonna sell them. Okay, I'm finished.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, we gotta stop.
Good evening, everybody. I'm gonna be real short because they just lost everything I wanted to say. So I just wanted to say that been a resident since 1940 something here. 44 years I've been in the house and now I'm 3 something feet. I've been paying my rent. I worked hard when I got there. Now I don't work no more and I'm depending on Social Security. So I want to stay in my home. I feel that I was paid for it one time anyway. And all the things that they've said I've been through over the years. Do this month, this year, and next year they come back and tell me something different. Went through all the programs, self-sufficient programs and everything. I had a food voucher. They called me. They used to call you and tell you you're still on the list, you know. So one day they called me in 2011, told me that, asked me that I wanted the voucher or would I like to stay in my home. I said I like to stay in my home, but she said the voucher wouldn't be good in the home to use. They didn't think the Michigan Development would allow me to use the voucher in my home. So they took it. She took it, or whoever she was. I can't remember who she was anymore. But anyway, my problem is, and my thought is, why can't people that are my age, 70 years old almost, sit in the same house that you've been in for 44 years, raise one son, 2 grandchildren in that house? I would like to stay in my house. But, you know, I know it's up to the high power and y'all to do this for me. And the other residents that's been around me, that we still going through the same thing we've been going through for years and years and years. And it don't make sense. If Richmond redevelopment and housing going to do what they say they're going to do for us, they need to be doing it. And we don't want to leave, you know, but if we're not going to say if we have to, but we're going to leave it into them and hope that they'll make the right decision about us, the old ones that's been in those houses. You got plenty of houses around the West End that's empty, been empty for years. Why worry about the ones that we are living in now and paying rent, except the rent every month? Hey, why not let us stay where we at? There's those houses that you guys sitting out there that ain't nobody living in, and put them other folks, people that need homes, into them. It's just that simple. To me, it is. I don't know about y'all, but to me, it is that simple. You know, I don't want to see people in the street. I don't want to be in the street either. And I don't want to go backwards. I'm trying to go forward. And if I go back to Jim and Cole where I came from, and down on East Richmond Road, where my last stop was, before they told me that they had a house for me, and I was to live there until, and had option to buy at a later date. I'm still waiting. It's late, but I'm still waiting, you know. And I choose to stay at home today. And I thank y'all for listening.
Thank you. I'd just like to say that I have tried to interpret our own internal rules liberally this evening so that we could hear each of the thoughts from each of those who had signed up, because what's important to you is important to us. And I can assure you that as our interim CEO has indicated, this board will look at this matter very carefully, very seriously. No decisions have been made at this point, as Ms. Chumley has indicated, and we'll be looking at it very carefully. So thank you all for your comments, for signing up in advance, and for helping make this meeting, I think, as effective as you have. Councilman Jewell, would you care to?
You got one more?
Oh, did we have one more? I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry, we have Rusty Chappelle. Is Rusty? Different issue. Different, okay. Okay. And thank, okay.
Yes.
I want to say thank you all for having me here. I was here on the 14th, I believe. I had an issue as far as receiving housing and me